In his second WBC. His first started really slow. A lot of struggles. He just was carrying the pressure and hype on his shoulders. But he found his swing just in time. Quarterfinal round. For drawing a walk. He drove a ball to the wall left center field. You could feel the exhale. And then he parlayed that into some big swings in the semis and the finals. That is a big swing and a miss against Zheng. 2-1. We started our broadcast talking about the batting practice show that Ohtani put on. Murakami was in the same group, and he wasn't getting cheated either. This is a powerful bat ahead 3-1. A leadoff walk.
Now they're going to make him walk. Work. And he's a guy that, changed throughout his career. He does not allow a lot of hits. He will have the walks up there. But one thing that we saw in the first inning, emotions in check, yes, he passed that one. Convert counts in his favor, yes. And he's got to push back with a fastball against his right-handed batter especially.
Shugo Maki couldn't hold up his swing, strike one. Second WBC for the second baseman Maki. And only 3 hits in 6 games last time around, but 2 of those 3 hits were homers. Hits it to left field, sinking fast, down for a hit. Murakami stops his second. The first 2 aboard for Samurai Japan in the second inning.
2 consecutive innings, multi-base runners on. Let's see how this one ends up. As we saw the best of Cheng when he was in the biggest trouble going through Suzuki. And Okamoto with big strikeouts in the first inning.
Remember in that Premier 12 matchup 2 years ago, Japan was shut out by Chinese Taipei and stunned 4-0 the final. Japan had only 4 hits in that game. Sosuke Genda had 1 of those hits. He's the batter here. Runners on first and second, nobody out, trying to break the ice in game.
Chinese Taipei looking for the bunt.
Look out. Genda is telling Jordan Baker he felt that hit him. And it seems like they want to challenge or take another look.
Genda made no secret about it. Looked to the dugout, pointing to his left leg immediately. What can we pick up here, Steven? Let's see. Pants, fabric. Yes.
Yep.
There it is.
So that will load the bases. We've seen going on 5 challenges now, tournament wide. They have all been successful. Every single one of them.
You don't see that trend happen very often, but yeah, every single one of them successful so far in the challenges to keep innings alive or to win innings.
A walk, a base hit, and a hit batter. Loads him up for Kenya Wakatsuki, the number 9 hitter. Shohei Ohtani on deck. Wakatsuki, catcher, hit .272 last year for Oryx in 121 games. OPS of .689. Good pick by Lyle Lynn on the ball in the dirt.
Also keep an eye on one very important figure here. 25 pitches. already. In a tournament where you don't have the freedom to go out there and just be stretched out as much as you can.
There'll be a mound visit here for Ha-Jung Chang. Yeah, you think he was amped up for this one? That first inning, Ohtani leads off with a double in the very first pitch that he sees. He gets to third with only one out. Eventually, it's first and third with two outs. You're facing Kazuma Okamoto, a feared hitter, and he put him away with a fastball at 96.4 miles per hour. That was 1.5 miles per hour harder than any other pitch. And you saw the emotion that poured out of him afterwards as well.
He can amp it up a little bit more. We saw some 93, all of a sudden we're at 97. It's like the all the way up pitching, saving just a little bit more when you need it most.
Grounded foul, 2 balls and a strike. Wakatsuki. In 11 seasons, Ben's backstop just a .232 hitter, but he's been better around .250 the last 5 years. Popped up. Lyle Lynn tosses the mask. We'll give it a look. Up against the net. He makes the catch. That's a massive out.
Well, here are the moments that pursue Shohei Ohtani, that Ohtani pursues himself.
Bases loaded, 1 out. No score, but for how much longer? The Ops to take a pitch this time. It's a ball downstairs.
Jumped on a fastball. First fastball he saw. Whacked it down the line to right field. Now starts with the off speed.
The 1-0 pitch. Gets a call from Baker. Zhang's 1-1. Called ball 2. Ohtani with 3 grand slams in his MLB career. Looking for one in the WBC. The 2-1 now. Ohtani lights it up. It is gone. Ohtani, of course. And the Tokyo Dome is on fire.
Steven, why not? Why not Shohei? Why not those big moments that he pursues, but they seem to find him? Once again, here at home, he gets the job done to the delight of every single soul here in his home country.
If you had any doubts, have you not been paying attention to what this man does on the daily?
We're going to talk about the moment, but there's also a mechanical side of this. All the off speed, now he says, I'm going to look off speed, but I need to keep the bat through the zone.
Kondo grounds out, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, it looks like he's full, but let me tell you, that's not getting full. You got to have the ability to do this. Find the path of the baseball and get under the breaking ball. And of course, you got to be very strong.
His ability to meet seemingly every single moment is truly awesome.
And we've seen through the years, but what we saw this past October between pitching and hitting in one single game was absolutely off the charts, off the planet.
A 4-0 lead. Inning not done, Seiya Suzuki.
And if you're Cheng, you're thinking, I thought I had him fooled, but not this man.
Payoff is upstairs and a 2-out walk for Suzuki.
No, Shohei for this tournament at Dodger Camp did one thing I've never seen anybody do before, which is, Steven, he would be not on the chart to be in any one of the fields, but to hit in the cage. There's one time today he started jumping from field to field to make sure he got the at-bats and plate appearances before getting here. You know, he was going, wait a minute. Shohei's not supposed. Oh, there's Shohei. Now he's field number 2. Now he's field number 1. He really wanted the most before he got here to give his best, and here we off to a good start.
Yeah. 2 for 2, leadoff double in the first pitch, and then a grand slam.
Sort of Dave Roberts like, well, Shohei's supposed to be a bit of a light day today. Nah. He wants to do this, and to do that, you have to take care of the other things. And he talks about working when not to and when to work.
Yoshida rips it to right. This ball will get down all the way to the wall. Suzuki on his horse, coming around from first. He will score. Going to third, Yoshida. He has save. RBI triple for the Macho Man, and now a 5-0 lead.
They found something here this inning that Cheng was doing in that first inning. Release point, patterns, locations, and they have absolutely exploded here offensively. Play a third, watch a slide to the right spot. Outside of the bag.
Ball 1 to Okamoto.
Mentioned the pitch count before. Here we are at 47 after making only 16 in that first inning, where he was able to work out of trouble.
Runner on third, 2 outs, the 2-0. Misses as well. That's a 4-pitch walk, and you wonder how much longer they will let Cheng go. Then 49 pitches for the game. His next pitch will mean he has to have 4 days of rest.
And at this point, you're trying to save some of those arms too. And you're trying to tell yourself, if he's my best option this early, I need to stick with it. Right now, he is not.
First and third, Samurai Japan has batted around. Murakami back to the plate, led off the second inning with a walk. Scored on Shohei's grand slam.
They went through 5 pitchers in game 1 against Australia.
Pitch 52 from Zhang. It's a high strike 2 called against Murakami. Pitch clock violation. It's now 2-2. Deuce is wild. 2 on, 2 out, the 2-2 pitch. Up and away. Things are full. The count and this building. Full of people, full of energy. And off the leg of Zhang. Stopped at second by Chang. There will be no throw. Yoshida scores. 6-0 Japan.
This is a fabulous job all the way around. Starting with a walk, but every single at bat has had a purpose, a plan to start it well, and more importantly here, Stephen, to finish it well. If it's a 2-strike approach, if it's an up-the-middle approach, if it's an adjustment approach where you found a pattern, they have found it very quickly, and they have not wasted any time. That was a 6 spot. Trying to see if the ball got him and how he feels.
Ji Wei-Hu comes out of the bullpen trying to get the last out of the second inning. It has been a lengthy one as Japan has batted around. Shugo Maki making his second plate appearance. Singled and scored. Long wait for Yoshinobu Yamamoto as well.
He's so used to the bullpens where they're located, and guarantee you he's been throwing here for a few minutes already.
Just missed, ball 3.
It's like he's warmed up enough. Like, I want to get back to the mound with this lead. Why not?
Here comes the 3-1. Maki takes up and in. Ball 4. Load him up once more. Samurai Japan as a team going to try and go full Fernando Tatis Sr. 2 grand slams in an inning. Of course, that is not Genda's game per se, but why not? That's what he might be thinking.
Anything is possible. There's a ball in your hand. There's some dangerous hitters. There's some talent, some power. How's your scorecard, by the way?
It's getting busy in this one specific column. That is the second inning. Partner, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm doing the splits here.
On a 1-1. We'll find strike 2.
Well, after only 16 pitches by Chang that first inning, he ends up with 54 total. Just like that.
Genda behind, 1-2. Broken bat. Here's a flare, shallow center field. It drops for a hit. 1 run is in. Another will score. Mark it 8 for Samurai Japan.
Well, well. The last time these two teams met, you said what? Heroics, right? By who? Chinese Taipei. It's like a little payback right here. Everything is dropping. Shatter bats, splitter bats, off the end of the bat, you name it. And very clearly, Steven, that manager Hirozaku Ibata told us, we are going for it. We know what happened here in their Premier 12.
Wakatsuki, runners on the corners. Strike one.
Four batters that are batting now for the second time. That's crazy.
Swings through, strike two.
We're talking the second time this inning.
If you're going right at Wakatsuki because you know who is on deck.